the woman behind the plate, the visionary Nancy Janes. Nancy Janes fought a valiant fight with breast cancer for over 10 years. Sadly, we lost her in 2008. During her treatment, she felt so blessed that so many people had given to her in her journey in breast cancer that she wanted a way to give back and to raise awareness. So the idea behind the breast cancer license plate was to create a rolling billboard of awareness. First plates came out in 2002, and here we are now in 2010, and we have 15,000 rolling billboards in Indiana now, 15,000 vehicles sporting that breast cancer license plate, so we are just thrilled with that.
Primarily, our funds are generated through the sale of the breast cancer awareness license plate, which is available through the B&B. $25 from every plate sold goes directly to the Indiana Breast Cancer Awareness Trust, and then we in turn grant that money out to organizations throughout the state of Indiana to fund screening mammograms to women who are either underserved, underinsured, or have little access to screening mammography. We also fund follow-up diagnostics to some extent for these women should they find a problem with their screening mammogram.
We're a rural county in southern Indiana. I've lived here my whole life. And several years ago, we started a women's health night, breast cancer awareness night, to educate ladies in our community and surrounding areas about, signs and symptoms of breast cancer. At those events, we saw that there was a need for ladies who had no way of getting their mammograms, and through the help of the hospital and local physicians, we would get 3 mammograms donated to give away at that event. And the second year at the event, there were more ladies there needing the mammogram than we had to give away. And that broke my heart. Someone came to me with an envelope, and it was the application for an Indiana Breast Cancer Awareness Trust grant. And I thought, I'm not a grant writer, but we have the need. I know the names of these ladies. I write them down. And I say, if I can get some help for you, I will. So with the prayer, we applied for an Indiana Breast Cancer Awareness Trust grant. We did 117 mammograms with our first grant. And I can't express how happy that made me feel to be able to help that many people. I didn't have to, turn anybody away who met our guidelines. And since that time we're now on our 6th grant, over $50,000 in screening money for mammograms has been given to our community, and also $10,000 in diagnostic money. We've diagnosed 5 breast cancers within our community and surrounding areas from people who've been serviced by this Indiana Breast Cancer Awareness Trust grant.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer the first time in 1992. I went to my doctor, and he was looking through my chart. He says, "You haven't had a mammogram." I said, "No, I haven't had one for 3 years because I have no insurance." And he said, "Well, you're having one." So he sent me over here, and I met Hope, and Hope and I are a lot alike. We're chatty. And I was telling her that I didn't have any insurance. And she said, "Well, we have a grant that will pay for the screening." As it turned out, I had to have another radical mastectomy, and it was the same as the first. I have realized that the breast cancer plate, license plate, that you see on so many cars in Indiana, that is how these grants are funded. If I had not followed through with the first step, I probably wouldn't be here either, because if I'd have waited another year, it probably would have it wouldn't have been self-contained, as I say. It would have gotten in my lymph nodes, and then it would have been a very short period for me. The grant gave me peace of mind because I did not have to worry.
In 2011, we were very excited. We will hit the $1.2 million mark in grant monies that we have provided to organizations throughout Indiana. And that in turn goes back to our customers, the people that are out there buying the breast cancer awareness license plate. Those are the people that are making this happen. So women who didn't have access to getting screenings are being diagnosed, and those lives are being saved because of the small investment made by our customers.
Years ago, I wouldn't have known a piece of metal would have meant so much. And I'd seen it before I had my own and before I had a grant, and I didn't pay it any attention. And now, when I see this license plate on someone's car, I want to stop them on 65 and say, did you know that you saved somebody's life?